Welcome Pisces to your November reading. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this month. Pisces, I'm going to start off with your oracle cards. This is going to give us the core themes coming through for you. I will then go ahead and clarify everything further with the tarot to get deeper insight and deeper messages. Pisces, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off over here with trust, and I am just going to get your clarifiers. Right, let us go ahead now and see what trust is all about for Pisces, please. And you have the Three of Wands, the Star, and the Empress. My dearest Pisces, this is a really positive message, because what I am seeing is that this month you are going to put a plan you have into motion. It's a plan, my dear Pisces, I think you've had for some time. I think you've been working on it. I think you've been preparing for it. And this month, I think you get going in terms of putting all your ideas, all your organizing into motion. Now, the wonderful message you have from Spirit is they are asking you, my dear Pisces, just to let go and let God. Just believe that all the hard work, all the planning has been done, and now you need to trust that everything is going to work out perfectly. Now you have two exceptional cards coming through. The first card, the Star coming through here, is telling me that whatever this is for you, whatever you are now putting into motion, now seeing work, you're going to find, Pisces, that it's actually filled with a lot of unexpected blessings. And I think these blessings are going to start appearing for you in November. From what I can see, you are going to be experiencing three big positive signs coming through this month, Pisces, letting you know that you're on the right track, you've made the right decision, and you're on your way to success. Whatever this is, Pisces, it is taking you into the energy of the Empress. Now, it does not matter if you're masculine or feminine, it is the energy of the Empress I am speaking about. So not only do we see blessings coming your way, but we see you entering into an incredibly abundant and prosperous period. This is not a time, my dearest Pisces, to second guess yourself, to overanalyze everything, to stop yourself because it feels too good and how can this be happening to you? This is a time to take a deep breath and just flow with this wonderful wave of energy that is coming your way. My dear Pisces, the energy I'm seeing here is that you have been, say, working really hard on an idea you have in terms of starting your own business. And it could be something small, something you love to do, something that's going to be a second revenue stream. And in November, you get it going. I see that you're going to enjoy what you're doing, my dear Pisces. You're going to be meeting new people. You're going to be learning new skills. A lot of unexpected doors and blessings come your way. And as I mentioned, it's going to bring in three distinct areas of happiness. So this could be that you meet wonderful people through your new business. You love your customers. You learn a lot of new skills. things you never did before, like marketing and promotions, and perhaps you even sign up for some kind of a business course, and it could bring in a real good second revenue. With that, my dear Pisces, we do see abundance coming your way. We see you sitting here looking on at whatever this is. Your cornucopia flows over. You are going to feel this energy of my cup runneth over. I never imagined it could get this good. So, dear Pisces, deep breath now and enjoy whatever this is, because it looks incredible. Right, now let us move on and see what imperfect harmony is all about, and I will just get your clarifiers. Right, let's see now what imperfect harmony is all about for Pisces, please. And you have King of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and Five of Wands. Pisces, when imperfect harmony comes out, it speaks to us of togetherness, healthy and harmonious partnerships, commitment to a relationship, collaboration with others, and interdependence. Now, my dear Pisces, what we are seeing here is the relationship between you, and you are presenting as King of Swords under this message, and somebody else here presenting as Knight of Wands. Now, it doesn't matter if you or they are masculine or feminine. It is the energy of the King of Swords and Knight of Wands I am speaking about. And what I'm seeing, Pisces, is that there might have been something that has happened between you and Knight of Wands in the recent past. And it's coming through as Five of Wands. So this could be an argument. You could have had a fallout with a friend or with a family member. You could have had a really big fight with your significant other, and it's left this uncomfortable energy between you. This could be somebody at work, my dear Pisces, that you didn't see eye to eye with. And once again, there's this uncomfortable energy every time you go into work. What I am seeing is that in November, this energy of perfect harmony is coming between you and Knight of Wands. So it tells me that there is great possibility that there will be peace made between the two of you, a reconciliation. It's the energy of, come on, let's not be silly. Let bygones be bygones. Whatever it is for you, my dearest Pisces, this beautiful energy is coming down, clearing up Five of Wands. Either you will approach Knight of Wands or they will approach you. It's really not important. What is important is that there is harmony now restored between the both of you. And I do feel for many of you, this relationship almost gets stronger in a way. It's as though whatever happened here, you're able to rise above it. You're able to really look at it for what it was, a disagreement, an argument, and you're both so willing to put it in the past and move forward. So if this relates to you at all, you really have nothing to worry about here, Pisces. I do see a beautiful energy of connectivity and togetherness being restored. Right, let us move on and see what Expect Miracles is all about, and I will get your clarifiers. Right, let us see now what Expect Miracles is all about for Pisces, please. And you have the Six of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and the Four of Cups. Now, my dear Pisces, where I see this miracle coming through for you is in an area where you are experiencing Eight of Swords right now. Now, Eight of Swords is the energy, Pisces, where we just cannot see our way out of a situation. We feel stuck, we feel blocked, we feel as though things are never going to improve or get better for us. Now, in November, there is a miracle coming through for you, which is what we are seeing here. The hand of God coming through with the cup of abundance. This cup of abundance is going to be able to release you out of this energy. But you are being asked, my dear Pisces, not to be so immersed in Eight of Swords that you're just focusing on your empty cups. Nothing's going for me. Nothing ever breaks for me. Why do other people get great opportunities? Why do other people meet their significant other? And I'm just sitting here all alone and nothing goes for me. If you remain in this energy and you go deeper and deeper into it, my dear Pisces, you are not going to see that cup that is coming in the periphery because your eyes are focused on everything that is not going for you. However, if you open up your arms to receiving, yes, you might be in Eight of Swords, but take off that blindfold. Even if you still feel stuck, don't shut down completely. This is the trick. You might not have a solution. You might not see a way out, but be aware. Know that something is on its way. And if you are able to see what this is, my dear Pisces, not only do we see you moving right out of Eight of Swords and Four of Cups, but we see you moving directly into Six of Wands, which is the energy of victory, success, and reaping the rewards of what this is for you. Now, as you can imagine, my dear Pisces, this could come through in so many different ways. You could be feeling very stuck and frustrated right now because you cannot make ends meet. You have a job, but your expenses exceed your income. And every month there is so much stress when it comes to paying your bills. And you just cannot figure out how you're going to sort it out. Now, somewhere in your environment, there is going to be a possibility coming in. Once again, it could be anything. You could be sitting there, racking your brain, thinking of how you're going to do it, and you could go out with a friend for coffee, and they could say something very simply like, you know, Pisces, it would be so wonderful if we could do something together on the side to supplement our income, doing something we both love. Perhaps, my dear Pisces, you both love to bake and you both get so much joy creating new and wonderful recipes and cakes and cookies. But if you are busy focusing on all the lack in your life, you're going to let that comment go right over your head. However, even though you're still tied up, take off that blindfold, pay attention, and ask them, what are you thinking? Because, my dear Pisces, the miracle is you could say yes to that cup, and before you know it, you could have a really successful second revenue stream that separates you from the crowd below. And with our victory rider here on top of the hill, my dear Pisces, I would go as far as to say that in time, this second revenue stream could actually have the potential of being a wonderful, lucrative main source of income. There is a miracle waiting here to happen. I just gave you the very simple example of a second revenue stream. This could come through if you're longing to meet somebody romantically. This could come through if you're looking to move or relocate, if you're looking to improve your health, grow your social circle. There's a miracle here in that cup, and all you have to do is be open now to receiving. This is going to be a really exciting month, Pisces. So, that is all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful month, and I am sending you all so much love.